Hey, this is Christina Feliciano with Feliciano and Friends. I have Hayley here today, and she's a good friend of mine. We work together at Semper Laser.
No, we didn't.
And also at the former executive health and med spa that no longer exists. It merged into Alpha. But yeah, we've known each other like it's 4 years or so. But she is really an awesome person. She's an amazing mom, friend, and she's now an author. She just wrote this book. Text me when you land, and we're going to talk about it. So, welcome, Hayley.
Hey.
So, what made you write a book?
You inspired me. No, I'm kidding. Well, I was traveling a long time ago, and I was like thinking about it one night about like all the crazy stuff I did, and I was like, I am going to just write a book about somebody doing crazy stuff on the road.
Okay, so what's the genre of this book?
It's like contemporary fiction, romance.
Okay.
And like some love.
So the Text Me When You Land, it's taking a look. It's beautiful. It's long. How long did it take for you to write this, and how did you write it? Because not truly, as far as like writer's block, like how long did it take you? Tell me about the process, please.
So it was like it's loosely based on like true stories. Like,
okay. In your life, friends' lives, just kind of like morph together.
Yeah, just everyone's stuff kind of morphed together.
Okay.
But it was actually really easy because it was so like everyone's like, oh, how are you a mom and like to a newborn while you're writing this book, and like you know I have a 6-year-old too, so it's like I have 2 kids. I'm trying to write this book, and I have full-time work too. But it was just like fun. It was like a little escape. I never really felt like I was like creatively like blocked in any way.
Oh, that's wild. I've never heard. I mean, I know. I don't.
But I'm not an author. Like I'm not a writer. You know what I mean? It's just kind of like I've wrote poems and stuff and poetry when I was like younger, and I'm like I have a way with words sometimes. Sometimes it's not so bright. Like sometimes I sound really dumb, but I read a lot. So like I kind of mimicked what like I read so many books. I'm like, okay, I think they all kind of have like this pattern when you're reading like contemporary romance. Which, by the way, you got me back into reading because you bought me Verity.
Oh, that was a good book, wasn't it?
And ever since then, I didn't stop reading.
Oh, awesome.
That was a great book.
I got you that in the Bible.
And I read the Bible every day. I read that Bible every day.
That's awesome. Yeah.
I literally carry that one to church.
I love that I got you both of those books.
They're so
I know.
They're so different.
Here's a psychological thriller.
Yeah.
It's really dark.
It's like really dark.
Really, really dark.
Yeah.
And here's the Holy Bible.
Yeah. So. Well, it's like kind of like a fix it afterwards.
Yeah, right? No, but Verity was a good book.
Oh, gosh, it's so good.
I love that.
Yeah.
And then, so did you kind of like have a story that you knew that you were going to write? So you make it easier so you kind of knew the story?
Yeah, and it is really weird because as I was writing it, I felt like it was all kind of just like kind of falling together. Like I wasn't like thinking about it too much. I was just doing it, and for some reason I was like, wow, that like makes so much sense. Like as I'm writing it, I'm like, oh my gosh, that just fell right into place. Like
that's awesome.
It was really perfect. I started writing, I got like halfway through, and then I was like, oh, I want to do like dual perspectives.
Okay.
So then I like went back. That was like probably the hardest part, was going back and like now like changing all one perspective into 2 perspectives from 2 different people.
Okay, I could imagine that'd be hard. I don't think I'd have the patience to do that.
Yeah, well, it was fun. It was really a fun thing to do. Like it was like
so a hobby. How long did it take you?
It took me a year to write, and then it took me like 6 to 8 months or something like that to edit. Like insane.
And did you do a little bit every day, or did you do it on the weekends? Like, how did you do it?
The writing was at night. Like whenever I put Thatcher to bed, that's my son. Obviously no, but I put him to bed, and then I would just write, or a nap time, or just like I had just gone part-time with my job, so I was like, I have some time.
That's awesome. I'm really proud of you. That's really amazing. So are you self-published?
I'm self-published. That was the hardest part because I didn't know if I wanted to go trad publish or regular publish, and then basically all the research that I was doing is if you have marketing experience and you have like you understand like how to edit, you could be fine. So I'm like, okay, figured it out. And graphic design, which I was like, all right, novel.
Yeah, no, this is beautiful.
Yeah, I did that.
Can you put them like in local bookstores?
I've been looking into it. I'm not like, obviously I'm just like, this is all new to me. So I'm like,
I'm asking you, 'cause I don't have any other friends that are authors.
It's all very
That's not
new
true.
to me.
Tamara just published, but it was a
Did she?
nonfiction. Yeah, but it's really cool. But it's about corporate. It's about like leadership, and it's like
that's cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's good. I have it at my nightstand.
That's where I was like
Amazon.
reading a lot of people are like writing books on like what they do.
Yeah, hers is really great. It's like inspiring too. Yeah, she's a really good like anyway. But so, but
she's awesome too.
Yeah, she is.
So I found this site and I kind of kept going back to it and I was like, I talked to some friends that had traditionally published and I was like, they're like, it's a lot to do. Like you have to like keep spreadsheets and like send to certain publishers and they have to be open and you might have to have a literary agent. And it just, to me, it seemed way more messy than just doing it myself. And I was like, and you know what, if there's a couple of like minor errors in there, who cares? I did it. Like I wrote a book, like even if it sucks, I did it.
No. You know what I like? You should send it to Reese Witherspoon.
Reese Witherspoon, that's like one of my favorite actresses.
Yeah, I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking about this.
Why her?
Because she has her own publishing company, and what she does first is she does these books. She takes these books and she has like friends like read them. Yeah. And then if they like the book, she ends up you get money like up front.
It's a book club.
It's a book club within the movies. So she's made it like I don't know if you can like look it up really fast, Google, but look up her publishing, but all of these books that she's made movies. So instead of her like having to create stories, she's picking really good books. Yeah. And it's like, and then it ends, the author wins and then she wins. Yeah, I mean, for real.
That is so funny that you say it. I used to live like 12 minutes from her.
Did you?
In Delaware.
I don't know how, but like stranger things have happened, but you should look in and just be like, hey, I'm can you get, like, because the first step is like the book club for her and her friends or whatever, just to like test read it. And then
I thought about like doing like book talk, like sending because I'm not really marketing it much, to be honest. Like I wrote it, I probably sold like 45 copies in the first like month, which is like pretty crazy. So what I've read is pretty crazy for somebody that's self-publishing that's not marketing it. Like I'm really just posting it on my Instagram. I haven't done anything. Like I've just been busy with other life, like other aspects of life, and I'm like, it'll be on sale forever, like whatever. If I want to market it later, I'll do it. But
that happens sometimes to people too. They have a book and then like 5 or 10 years later,
then they start writing and stuff. Yeah, so start like marketing. Yeah,
or somebody reads it like a read, you know, and then someone, because all it takes is somebody.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm just like, I'll just, you know, when I'm out of whatever I'm doing right now, like I'll market it. But I'm just like, whatever.
No, that's so exciting. I love that.
But I thought about sending it to like a book talker, you know, like somebody that does book talk. Have you seen what I'm talking about? Like people that Hayley. Oh, yes. I looked her up. Yeah, she's got like what, like 80,000. I don't know. I can't even remember. But I looked up like the top 5 and she was in the top 5. I should be like, hey, we have the same name. You should read my book.
Yeah, and I think too, or like even on an Instagram, like people, you'd be surprised, like even people that you think are kind of like bigger, if you just reach out to them like that often, you know, respond. So you might want to.
And I have some friends that have like a really big following that I'm like, okay, I'll give you my book for free and you just read it.
Yeah, and then just
give your honest review, but I've just like haven't been pushing it like I should.
I know.
I should be pushing it.
You should be.
It's like free money now that I've done all the work.
It.
You should read it.
I will read it.
Give it a read.
I listened to it on Audible.
Okay, so I have not done an Audible book. It is funny that you say that because while I was writing it, or like the whole time I was writing it, I wanted my best friend to read it. And she wouldn't. Like, she's an asshole. And
you get a lot of money too. Or like there's another, I mean, just for like for myself, when people say there's a great book, I immediately go on Audible and I purchase it when I'm driving. I read.
And she has Audible. She's like, can you just like read it to me? And I'm like, I'm not gonna sit here on a voice recorder and read to you an unedited version. It's gonna change later. Like, it's not gonna be the same. So she's just like, just read it to me chapter after chapter. I'm like, I'm not, like, I love you. I've known you for 30 years. I'm reading that for you. Maybe later. Maybe I will. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it in my voice. I'm not Matthew McConaughey.
Oh, no, I think you could do it in your voice.
Nobody wants to hear this voice. And it's like, so you listen to Audible a lot?
I do a lot.
Okay, so have you ever listened to like some of the Audibles that like have joint perspectives and like the girl reads it and she like does a boy's voice because it's awful?
Yeah, I've sometimes with like nonfiction books, I'll start listening and just because the way they speak, I'm like, I'm not going to get through this book.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah. Like I've read all Emily Henry novels. I love Emily Henry so much. I don't know if you've heard of her. I love her so much. And I've listened to, like, I will buy books on Kindle. I'll buy them in real life. I'll get them in library and on Audible, and I'll just like swap through all of them, like while I'm reading the book. Yeah. So like I'll do like a little bit on Audible, and then like I'll go to my library book and like read it's just a whole mess. But There are some of them where she does her reader. It's not her, but it's a reader that she has. And she does a dude's voice, and it like really ruins it for me. And you're like trying to do smut with it, and it's like, ugh. It's like he took her down, and I don't know, it's just weird. He bent her over. I'm like, oh, I gotta turn this off.
But it would be like his thing.
But it literally is her doing, it's like sounds like me, like right now, like, I bent her over the table, and I love you. Like, it's just so, it's so weird. Like, I'm like, I can't. Like, I'm laughing the whole time because I'm like, I can't take this seriously. And now, like, if you start the book off like that, then you go to the library book and you're just like, you're just still thinking about that voice. He's like, I love you. Okay. All right, man.
Oh my gosh. So, have you always been reading? What's your favorite book?
My favorite book. It used to be totally not what I read now, but it used to be The Feminine Mystique by Betty Friedan. It's like an actual informational book back in the day. Super feminist? Yes, it's super feminist back in the day, but like if you read it, it's really awesome with like the roles.
You're not a super feminist.
Hell no, I'm not. But if you read it, it's like very much like gives this like different perspective of feminism where it's like it's like like we have roles as like a male and a female.
Oh, okay.
Like,
so
you know
I'm a feminist in that I think women are feminine and have they're different than men.
That's
so
kind of what
feminist
it's about.
In that way.
Yeah, but it's also about like the whole like, which I do really believe in the women's movement. Like I'm not now, but definitely then I believed in like, you know, we didn't really have a choice.
Like we should be able to vote.
Yeah. Every once in a while I should be able to vote, you know. I don't know.
You know my maiden name was Anthony?
You're lying.
I swear to you, I'm related to Susan B. Anthony.
Christina, I didn't know you were gonna lie on this. I thought we were gonna be honest.
Well, I'm gonna be honest.
We were gonna be honest.
I'm gonna be honest, and that's what my family told me, but I don't know how the lineage works.
You should look that up.
I tried.
You should give it a look.
I think it's kind of not very linear to me.
I don't think we're related to Susan B. Anthony, but I love that.
No,
I hope you believe that because
we'll text my dad. My whole life, I was told.
Explains everything. Everything I've ever known about you, that explains it all.
I swear, I was told my whole life I'm related to Susan B. Anthony.
Why aren't you a seamstress then?
No, she wasn't the seamstress. She was the women's suffragist.
Yeah, didn't she? Wasn't she the one that sewed the flag?
No, that's Betsy Ross. That's Betsy Ross. Susan B. Anthony. Okay. We'll have to show her.
Betsy
Will you
Ross.
show a picture?
That reminds you of Diana Ross. See, I'm all over her.
No. Can you Google? I'm going to show you a picture of Susan B. Anthony. She looks like this.
What did she? Your middle name is Anthony.
No, my last name.
Your last name.
But then the reason
I'm telling my children.
No, so the reason it gets even darker. This right. So who I'm not related to is Casey Anthony. But I never wanted to go back to my surname because of that bitch.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. You kind of look similar.
I know. I think it could be. Yeah. I'm telling you. So
you look just like her.
Yeah. So really? So she was the one that fought for women's rights, and for the longest time they used to have a dollar coin, and it had Susan B. Anthony.
I think she was the one that sewed the flag.
No, Susan B. Anthony.
She was the one that sewed
Susan B. Anthony. Susan B. Anthony on it, and I had collected them. But I was told I also had relatives on the Mayflower. I don't know.
Your family was trying to set you up for success. They're like, if we make her believe she's bigger than she is, she's gonna thrive. They're like, your ancestors would be disappointed in you right now. Christina, I can't believe you're getting in trouble at school. Susan, what would Susan think of this? What would Susan think of this?
I don't think I've ever told anybody that.
You should start sharing that.
Yeah, well, I just did.
And I wouldn't even say anything about the lineage. I would say like, yeah, I am.
Right,
like you just like
that's how I was taught. I mean, my parents told me like your Susan B. Anthony is your family, but then I was like, when I got older, I was like, how is she related to us?
Like, are you sure?
Yeah, and like nobody could really explain
They're like, shit, she's finding out. Yeah. She's figuring it out.
Well, because the other thing too is like, if you think about it, if her last name was Anthony, I mean, I guess if she was married, but I don't think she was married.
Even worse.
So then the name, how did the name, does that make sense? Like, how is the lineage if she didn't have children?
Well, your ancestors were bastards somewhere. Someone was born out of wedlock for sure.
Well, you don't know my dad. Izzy has gotten to know him, and You know how your dad's like a little, my dad's like more.
I remember the stories.
Yeah, so.
It reminds me of...
I remember the pickup truck story.
Oh, yeah.
Cheech and Chong.
Yeah.
He reminds me of Chong, but like white.
Nice.
Yeah. The ponytail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good. I like that. That's
So-
kind of how my dad is a little
Yeah,
bit.
so I always think it's, yeah, your dad's nice.
Yeah.
How's he doing? Look at me.
I don't know, man. I barely talk to him.
You haven't talked to him in a minute?
Well, I have my stepdad. I talk to a lot more.
Okay.
I mean, I
How's
do
your-
love my dad, but it's like...
No, I know. How's your mom?
My mom's good.
And then what are the other things you're doing right now?
My
For
mom's,
work.
my mom's living with me. Did I tell you that?
Yeah, I think I know that.
She moved
She
in
told
with
me.
me.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
That's
she's-
nice.
But
Yeah,
work's great.
Yeah, no, that's... And tell us what else you do.
I do marketing and social media. Why are you smiling like
No,
that?
I'm just smiling. I'm happy to see you.
Oh, stop. I'm blushing.
Yeah.
Yeah, work is good. I had a partner and it just kind of, we like had a little bit of creative differences, so we parted ways, and so now I've been doing social media marketing on my own. So
Okay.
it's been fun. Got a couple of clients, just hanging around, stay at home momming,
That's awesome.
living the dream, writing books.
Do you want to talk about how we know each other?
Why do you have to get some
No,
scary story?
No, Semper Laser.
Yeah,
And we
Semper Laser.
No, so you did awesome sales then.
That was amazing. Are you kidding
Yeah,
me?
we sold
Incredible.
a lot.
I'm beautiful, I'm smart, I'm funny. I can sell anything. What do you mean?
And then we worked together at Executive, and we sold for a while there
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Executive was like drama free. It was awesome. It was really fun. It was a healthy work environment, is what I would say. But unfortunately, it's not a thing anymore. It's not open. So.
I know, and then now we have Alpha, but
Alpha is a healthy work environment.
It is.
For real.
Yeah.
And so is Executive. It was all very healthy.
So,
Yes.
yeah. So for people that don't know, Executive has the same owner. I own it Alpha now with my business partner, but before we started, it was Executive, and then we had Executive, and then we had Alpha, and then we ended up shutting down Executive, and we just have Alpha now.
I got knocked up. So
Oh yeah, and
I
then
couldn't
Hayley
stay
got
around.
pregnant, and then she couldn't stay.
Yeah, I couldn't stay around. I got knocked up.
Yes.
I like to say
So-
knocked up.
Yeah, she got knocked out.
And I like to say baby daddy, even though he's my husband and we're committed.
That's
But
what I
it's like,
thought that you got married. I was about to say you're like a wonderful wife, and then I'm like,
yeah.
did I just imagine that they got married?
no,
Congratulations.
we like low key got married.
No, it's like I thought that I was about to say something about it, but then I'm like, maybe they're not.
No. Yeah, we are married. Very much so.
I remember too. Well, we can cut it if you want me to. On Valentine's Day, you being like, I think I might be pregnant.
Okay, we got pregnant that day.
I know. You came to work and you're like, I have a feeling.
I knew. But anyway, yeah, so I got pregnant on Valentine's Day. For everyone that wanted a little visual.
So let's talk about marketing. So I know we can talk about stuff for me.
Let's just do it right now.
Let's do it
Because
now.
I was late.
Yeah.
I was late to this.
So I was going to ask Hayley some of her recommendations for Alpha,
Yeah.
just to try, as we're trying to grow. So I'm going to ask her right now, because it will be knowledge. She's an expert, so it is
Yeah.
knowledgeable for marketing. So
I'm all right.
what are things that how for leads generators?
Yeah.
For lead generation, what do you recommend?
Google
get
campaigns? Always, all day, Google campaigns. Facebook is great for brand recognition.
Okay.
But I would 100%, if you want turnover, if you want, or if you want lead generation, if you want like legit lead generation, because you're gonna get leads through Meta.
Yeah.
They're not always gonna be great because
So then are there Google ads? I've never done anything with Google.
Google's awesome.
So is it Google ads that you do?
Google
or-
ads, I would connect it to a landing page so you can get all of those tracking.
Okay.
I would get like a landing page. I'll show you how to go through all of it
Okay.
too, like when we're not on camera if you
Yeah.
want to do it. But
No, I do, because we're like, that's where we are right now. We've done really well. It's a huge blessing. We have a ton of clients that have been really loyal, and it's such a blessing, and they're staying on with us.
You have good referrals too.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
So that's a huge blessing, but I just I'm trying to like get to that next level, and I think I think that it's gonna just be like a little more money on advertising, and I just don't know how to do that, because what I've done so far has worked really well, and it's kept us open, and I'm so thankful, but I'm trying to get to that next level.
Yeah. Well, I would say you probably have already dominated Meta with all of your brand recognition in general. Like not even paying, just you organically.
Yeah.
Because your face is all over all the time. I see your face every day. I feel like I have actually. I've been hanging out with you this whole year.
Me and
I haven't seen you all year, but
I know.
I've seen you on Instagram, and I feel like
I know.
I
I think about if I didn't like me, how annoyed I'd be.
No.
Some like seeing me. Sometimes I look at like things where I'm
I mean,
depressed.
I don't know if you're,
No.
I know you, so I think it's funny. Like,
Oh.
I love seeing you and like I know what your head is up to all the time. Like, I know what you're thinking in your little head.
Well,
so.
it's so funny because
funny
sometimes
for
when I'm
me.
feeling like sad or depressed, I'll like a reel of me like really upbeat. I'll be like that bitch.
She's so happy.
Yeah.
Ugh. Disgusting. Put it away.
Exactly. I'll be like, yeah, looking like, or like memories will come up from a year ago. I'm like, oh.
Make it stop. Shut it down.
Yeah.
Shut it down.
Oh my.
Yeah, but no, I would say you probably already built that recognition because you've been up. That's where you get all your stuff from, right? You get like DMs and stuff.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
Like every day.
Which is great for you.
Yeah, no, it's really
you don't even need to pay for meta ads at this point.
No, I don't. I mean, I'm willing to because I'm just trying to get more. I mean,
that's more so for brand recognition. I mean,
okay.
Like I said, you'll get some people from there.
Oh, I gotta tell you about brand recognition.
Do you want to tell me now, or you want me to keep going?
I'll tell you now. So, I got brought to I wore scrubs all day this week because I got brought to my attention that I was like showing too much cleavage in things.
Brand recognition.
I know. So, because the thing is, it was working, and so I'm like, let me just keep doing it, right?
Yeah.
So, and then it just like merged into me continuing to do it just because it was working. Because you know how I am. Like, I care about people. I want them to, and I want to make money. You know, so this is how I am. So I'm like, well, it's working.
Yeah.
And then it got brought to my attention that like people that didn't know me that were like, I wouldn't want my husband to go there because she always had like her tits out. So then, now there's the new me or back to the old me. Scrubs.
I don't care. I would let my husband go.
No, but but everyone that actually knows me in person, like it's like Chris.
It's Christina.
It's Christina. Nobody's worried. Like they know how
she looks like that, but she ain't hitting on no one.
No, exactly.
And that's crazy.
Yeah. So, but go on.
Brand recognition for sure with those bad boys. Yeah. Letting them out. Did Sternberg do yours?
He did them again, and then I showed them to Anna, and she goes, "You want my honest opinion?" I said, "Yeah." She goes, "They look exactly the fucking same."
Oh damn. So did you get a revision?
Yeah, I got a revision, but I really went in there to get my upper bluff.
Yeah. Yeah,
then,
I feel like
my eyelids done.
I'm already like I think
And
I
then
just
I got the eyelids
my
done, but I'm gonna do a lower bluff too, because now look at me. I look youthful and the old lady.
No,
underneath.
just do a little tox right there. You'll be fine.
I've been trying. That's what Sternberg said, and I've been trying to do tox, and it's not working because it's extra skin.
Because you put too much in there.
No.
Why don't you get PDGF?
He said
it's new.
What he told me was that I don't actually probably need a full lower bluff, but it's extra skin, and he needs to remove
Cut the skin out.
Yeah, so he said he'll do that for me. But the thing is, right now I'm doing yoga teaching instructor and Pilates instructor teaching. Thank you. So I can't get any plastic surgery until the end of the year.
Oh man.
So hopefully there'll be a lot of sales.
You, huh?
Well, the funny thing is I did it last year at the end of December, so it might just be like every year in December.
Yeah, you just go
a little reward, a little nip tuck.
I just had my boobiversary on.
Oh, she went to Sternberg too.
Yeah, I think I got it in 2020 or 2021 by Sternberg. Great guy.
I've known him forever. I knew him when he was like a resident at Mayo.
Yeah. And
I was a baby nurse at St. Vincent's.
It's tenure, right? You had yours for over 10 years.
Oh, I had mine for over 10 years. Yeah. And then, you know, they show you afterwards, like the implants and they're like, can look all like nasty.
I'm scared about mine.
I was like, oh, I'm glad that you put, like, I'm like, they look great. And he was like, oh, there's the ones I took out. Like, they were completely clear. Like, no problem. Like, they were, I mean, it was positive. So like, you couldn't blame any problems on, like, that I had bad breast implants.
Man, I got the naturals, though. You got the tougher ones.
No, right? I have saline both times.
The Allergan ones?
Yeah,
I have the gummies.
No, I have saline.
Like, I just pinched my boob.
I have saline that has, like, it's like salt water.
Yeah.
The saline.
I didn't get those ones.
That's what I have. Oh, and then I had a biopsy yesterday.
For what?
They had a bad mole.
I have bad moles everywhere.
Yeah, but
this one's growing hair, though. Remember I made you laser this hair? It's still coming.
I lasered that more than once.
I know, but you didn't. I don't think you did it enough. And I got pregnant.
I don't think you were a baby. I feel like you didn't let me go very high, if I remember correctly. Baby. Yeah, I feel like you were like putting on a 10.
I said, zap this shit.
No, I feel like you said this. We're talking about Semper Laser. I feel like I remember.
Listen, 10 hairs come a day in this.
Yeah.
Do you know how like hard it is to like?
Yeah, but remember
be
how
out
like
in public and look like a witch?
Remember with Semper, it was like 12, 14, 16. I know you didn't weren't a technician, but like you remember the numbers.
I don't think that I told you to go soft.
You did, and I remember because you know what? I have my big Brazilian underarm. They don't grow back.
My armpits have not grown at all since Semper, at all. I feel like we're like Go to Simper Laser.
Simper Laser.
Let us know. Let us know. We have
let them know that Hayley or Christina sent you, and you might be able to get a small area for free for a couple sessions. They'll try to upsell you, but you can say
welcome.
no.
You're welcome, Simper.
Yeah, for real.
Anyway.
Yeah, they're
No,
lucky.
it did work. I mean, it was a great laser.
Yeah, it worked really well.
Yeah, my everything else is pretty soft growing, but I would say my armpits have not come back at all.
But that's wild.
We only did it like 2 or 3 times.
Okay.
We didn't do it the full time.
Yeah.
I was going there even after. Remember?
No.
I was going there even after because I had a contract with them. My last sale was myself.
Oh, to make numbers? Did you sell yourself?
It was my last, and I said I'm gonna make a fat commission check before I leave. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy my legs, and I just bought my legs.
Oh, okay.
Lori was like, "What is wrong with you?" I'm like, "I'm gonna need it."
Yeah, no, that's awesome. I've thought about that going, but I don't really need to go back.
No.
And like my legs,
Like
I started
hairless. What do they call those? Naked mole rat.
Yeah, I look like a baby. That's how I used to sell people.
Yeah. Just pull it open a little bit.
Yeah, and
that's
be like,
what
you want to look like this? To the women.
Yeah, one of the girls down south.
If they felt comfortable for me to show them.
She would have them close the door and she'd show.
That's what I would do.
Yeah.
Because I had worked at Ideal Image 14 years ago, and Ideal Image has the Candela laser.
Yeah, that's a great laser.
It's a great laser, and then Semper also has a Candela laser. So I had already used this laser before, so I would be like, hey, come to Semper. They have better prices than Ideal Image. And then people would be like, you want to see results? I'd be like,
I'll show you.
Would you like to see?
You want to see my booty crack? I'll show it to you right now.
I didn't say that.
I'll bend and spread. That's what I did in my office. You didn't know about it. That's why I was selling so much. I was like, you want to see? Your man's going to eat this up. You know. Hey, got me my marriage.
That's why you got that ring. Or where's your ring?
I forgot my rings today. I'm so bad. He wears he got an infection one time under his ring. He wears it so much, and I'm like,
I think
so
it's
mad.
You had bad metal on it, Haley.
Not me. I don't have it.
An infection,
I forget. No, not me. He does.
I know, but is that not good metal?
He has one of those silicone rings because he tattoos all day.
Oh.
So and he got this infection under there, and I said, you have to take that off, and he goes, I'll never take it off. It's part of me now. And I'm like, oh well, I feel bad because I constantly forget my rings.
You should just tattoo.
I have full rings all the time, and I always have them all together, and I don't ever put them on. So bad.
Yeah, but she should get a tattooed ring. Are you not that committed?
I'm committed, but he does have a where his needle slipped when he was practicing. He was his first, and he has a dot there. It was an accident.
Oh, okay. So that's that. Do you view that as that's your ring?
No. Shh. Hey, my ring's right here.
When did you guys get married?
God. Gosh, 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago.
Awesome.
The day after Christmas, I think. I'm really bad, but he says it's the day after Christmas.
What, you don't know your wedding day and your anniversary?
We got married on a Zoom call. Postpartum. I was very postpartum.
Were you on Oxy's postpartum? How do you not know the date you got married?
I can't even remember my debit card. Do you think that I'm remembering the date I got married?
That's wild, Haley.
I think it's the 27th, but he says it's the 26th. And I believe him.
So how did you guys get married on a Zoom?
I had a friend who was ordained.
But did you have a marriage license? Is this legal marriage?
Yes, it's a legal marriage. We didn't just
It doesn't sound very legal.
We cut our thumbs and we put blood. We made a blood pact, and that was.
So when did you get the marriage license?
I think it's the 26th.
Before Christmas?
December, yeah.
Or afterwards?
After Christmas is the 26th. But I was postpartum, okay?
My baby was married. Can you get married the same day that you did get a marriage license?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I think you had to wait.
Or no, wait, hold on. I can't remember. You know what? I'll send you a picture of my marriage license when you're home.
Okay. You don't have to.
Just so everybody knows it's real. It's real. I'm in love. But also, mentally, I've been married to him for a really long time.
I know, you guys.
Even through the ups and downs, it's I feel like he's my we would hang out when we were broken up.
Yeah, you guys always had a good friendship.
Yeah, we were really close.
Yeah.
And I would people would be like, I thought they were broken up, and we'd be like, we are, but we still hugged and kissed and
had sex.
No, we didn't have any sex. We were framed. And then when we got back together, we did. But yeah.
Oh yeah, that's so. I'm happy you guys are together.
Yeah, I am too.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So are you planning to stay at home and work from remote?
Yeah.
That's
I'm going
nice.
back. I'm never going
That's
back.
what Izzy's doing too.
You're working from home?
She only works
Bless
in
you.
the office on Mondays, and then she works
Oh.
remote.
Glad it worked out for you. I'm just kidding. It's probably best I moved away after that. Drama-free environment it was. It was so good for all of us to be involved. We loved it.
Oh, I loved it.
It was great. We had fun.
We had a lot of fun.
We had a lot of fun.
We laughed so hard, like every day.
Yeah, it wasn't good for business, to be honest. Like, we were dicking around a lot.
Yeah, I remember.
Like, we were still making really good sales, but I feel like we were dicking around a lot.
Well, I remember I was like really upset when you were leaving, and we were like shooting the shit in my office, and I was doing something that wasn't working, and I'm like, "What do you think I'm gonna do when you're gone?" You're like, "I think you're gonna make a lot more money and be a lot more productive."
Just eat lunch all day.
All day we'd eat like Kardashians. We would like or Uber
Who do we
Eats
think we are? We're
every day.
Every day we would get Uber.
Like 50, like
Christina
crazy.
paid for it most of the time. I wasn't like doling out any money or anything.
But it was wild.
Yeah.
I was spending so much.
Yeah, you were.
Every day. Like we were living like Kardashians.
Yeah.
Well, that's like I went last weekend to Lake Wales where I used to live back in the day, and me and my girlfriend Brandy went to Margaritaville and we like did a spa thing.
Yeah.
And it was pretty expensive for what it was. Because when we got in there, we both like they talked into add-ons. They're like, "Do you want this?" Right? So it was
we
it
do.
was expensive. And I'm going back next weekend to see her too. And like we're gonna I think go back. We're like we're the fucking Kardashians. Like now like
Yeah. It's funny that you say that because Adam at one point had to come to Jesus with me about spending. It was like, he literally asked me that question. He was like, "Do you think that you're a Kardashian?" And I was like, "I don't feel like I'm spending that much money." And he's like, "You spend a lot of money." And I'm like, oh, "Okay, Dad. Jeez. All right, I'll freaking keep my spending under wraps. I like to have a good time."
I know.
I
And
like to
that's
have a
the
good
thing
time.
is I like to because I'm like sober, so I want to like spend money on experiences.
Yeah. Well,
So
mine's more
food-
sweet treats. I love sweet treats. We spent, but you know what? He's just as bad, okay? Because
sweet treats like candy.
well, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Okay.
2 nights ago, he gets home early from work. He never comes home early ever. Like he's always works late. He's like you. He's just like driven, wants to work, wants to make money. I love that for us, by the way. Goes and he comes home and I'm like, and first off, I have like a spaghetti stain on my shirt. I'm like cleaning the house. I'm like covered in bleach.
Yeah.
Like I'm looking sweaty and disgusting. He's like, "Oh, does this mean we're not going on a date?" I'm like, "Wait, first off, you just came home early and want to go on a date with me."
Yeah.
That's great. I love that. I'm really excited actually. But like I stink and I look disgusting. Let's just go to we go to the Publix bar all the time.
Publix bar.
Publix has a bar in our area. I'm like saying
Oh, okay. Winn-Dixie has a bar in ours too.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
We go and have a couple beers. We like, fall in love. Like every time we fall more in love. And I'm like, why are we falling in love with Publix? But whatever.
Yeah. That's cool.
So he's like, "Let's go get a sweet treat and a beer at Publix." I'm like, "All right." And so we spent $30 on a cheesecake platter. And we ate it all.
Did you?
In 2 nights. But we ate most of it the first night, and then last
That's
night.
sweet though. I love that for you guys.
Last night we got a little crazy. And he watched The Summer I Turned Pretty with me. Do you guys watch that?
No,
It's absurd.
That's
It's
what I
amazing.
think my friend Bernie was telling me about that.
Yeah.
She was like, "Oh, you have to watch The Summer I
You
Turned
should
Pretty."
watch it.
It's infuriating.
You should watch it.
And so good.
It's so infuriating. Connie
Okay.
Baby through and through. I'm a Connie Baby. It's Connie Baby season. Okay.
Okay. Well, I just watched the Hunting Wives.
That was
I heard that was insane though.
crazy.
I heard that's like
Get
really
through it.
insane.
I got through it.
I heard there's some weird stuff in there.
I-
I watched the first episode and I was like, "Nah."
Yeah, I didn't get it was one of those like I had it on, but I was kind of like background having it on, and then like halfway through, I actually got it where like I don't have the phone, which is very rare. That like I don't have the phone, and I'm just like locked in. Yeah, I got into it the second half.
I've heard really good things. I tried watching it the day it came out, and I was like, not for me.
Oh, you know the other one that I liked? It was like the successor. I don't know.
Oh, the Sirens.
The Sirens. Yeah.
I love it. Did you watch A Perfect Couple? I watched it right after Sirens.
I watched that too. I didn't like that as much.
Yeah.
They were similar
Sirens.
though. I love Sirens.
So good.
I love
I watched it in one day. I was obsessed.
Where I ended up like
I need to like get a hobby, I think.
Yeah, what I liked about Honeywise is about halfway through it started to have kind of like psychological, or it's kind of like a whodunit. So when that happened, then it got my interest because I'm like, oh, I'm interested in actually.
That's what
like
I
who
wanted
did
to
it.
see, but the whole first half was just like.
It was like sex and different, like it was just kind of like, so, and that's where I was like, oh, this is. But then when it became more like there's a crime and now who that part, that's when I got into it.
Maybe I should like watch it. Then.
Yeah,
I wanted to see like when the blonde chick like fell down dead. I was like, who was that? I watched enough episodes to find out who died, and then I was like, alright, I'm good. Yeah.
But then so I would say after she died, that's when it picked up because then it became like a.
You should watch The Summer I Turned Pretty though. It's not a whodunit. It's not a crime or anything.
It's funny.
It's very infuriating.
She was like, it has everything for all ages. She's
it
like,
does.
Because she was like, there's people our age, and then there's people like kids' age, and she's got like her kids are like old teenagers.
But my mom is like, it's too teeny bobby. But I'm like, Mom, you watch like the Teen Beach movie. Like what the these are at least 20-year-olds.
Yeah.
Like what?
The Summer I Turned Pretty.
It's so good. It's on Amazon Prime.
I don't know what drug they put it in. I swore I would never watch it.
I watched all of it in one weekend. 2 seasons in one weekend.
And then I was like, why is it infesting my brain? And I can't stop thinking about it.
It's all I think about. Yeah. I think about it day and night. Like right now.
What?
Like I came here and I was like, oh, when is Connie? Yeah,
no,
seriously.
It's wild because my friend, it literally came into like my bedroom before I left. It was like, I almost had this like.
You have to watch it.
Like, come to Jesus,
so
like, have you seen it? Like, yeah, like you, like, kind of similar around. Like, she's like, you've got it. You would love it. You would love it. And I'm like,
Adam
okay.
doesn't watch any of that stuff with me, and I didn't think that he was gonna. He was like putting Rosie to bed and all this stuff, and I was like, I'm just gonna watch a couple minutes before he like gets back down here. So I'm like watching it because yesterday's episode came out.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm gonna do you something crazy today. I'm like, what? And he's like, I'm gonna let you watch that show. And I'm like, because he's off on Wednesdays and he's never off any other day.
Oh, that's cool.
So I was like, oh my gosh, like, so I was like, I have 40 minutes left of this, and 10 minutes into it, he's like, what? I'm like, I know, it's crazy. You gotta watch it.
I'll have to watch it.
It's not like crazy or anything. Like it's not like,
but like emotionally tugs you and gets you in.
Gosh, man, I'll just tell you what.
Okay. Well, now 3 people that I respect.
You gotta get it.
Have all told me to watch this.
I just read the first book actually, and I was like,
is the book better?
I read it in 3 hours. It was really quick, but it was all right. I think that there will probably be more in the second and third book, but I don't know. It's weird because it's like not the same. And maybe, I don't know, like they did like, it is the same, but it's not the same. And there's like a lot of moments where it's like, that's exactly the same. Like that's exactly what they said and exactly how they did it. But then it's just kind of like different in a way of like some of the parts that were in the first book were like in the second season. So I was like, all right, this is weird. Like maybe it gets like really wild in the second book. I don't really know. But
what are other things that are on Netflix I can watch? Because I think I have Amazon Prime, but I don't know.
You have to watch The Summer I Turned Pretty. So
what besides that? What's on
option?
You would like Daisy Jones and the Six. That's one of
that's an old one, yeah.
Books. Her book club.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, the book club.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a show. It's like a mini series, but it's really good. It's like about a band from the 70s, and it's dramatic.
Yeah.
It's good.
Okay.
I have not watched that.
It's great.
But I've seen pretty much everything else.
I saw the Russian Doll, and I liked the first season.
Oh, yeah.
And then the second season, I did it. The first season was like trippy, but I liked that trip.
Yeah.
And then the second season took like a different
turn,
acid trip, because it's really like weird. Like it's.
I'm trying to think of a show that
I don't know. It's almost like they had like this. Like the first one is like she's kind of having like a Groundhog's Day, and so it was like it's like a supernatural whatever. It's obviously it's not something that could happen in real life type of thing.
Yeah.
And then the second season had like a whatever it was like a different like weird thing, but I didn't like that weird twist in the second one. Yeah.
Did you ever watch Jane the Virgin?
No.
Did you watch Jane the Virgin? You didn't.
Some of it.
Dude, it's so good. That's an old one though. That's like really old, but I
like the comedy. I like Arrested Development.
Okay. Did you watch The Office then?
Yeah, I watched The Office some, but I think it's funny, but I love Arrested Development.
I like
they're like the worst family.
Yeah, I was gonna say New Girl's a go-to for me.
I'm watching it right now again.
Are you?
Like the third time.
I've seen it probably every episode about 60 times.
And I like Curb Your Enthusiasm too.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
I saw 2 seasons of that, I think, and I really liked it.
Okay.
But I think it just fell off.
Yeah, I like Curb Your Enthusiasm.
So you have HBO Max then. Do you have Apple TV?
I don't. I have Netflix.
So I'm just gonna say this right now, and Apple, please sponsor me. I am like the biggest Apple TV fan. Everything on Apple TV is like the best thing I've ever seen, and I really hope that
I don't watch
they see this.
Seen Severance,
Like, yeah, of course I watch everything. So like Adam and I talk about this all the time. Like, obviously I'm like, I don't think big like you, so I'm like, oh, this is just a book. Like, it's just gonna be like, right? Like, I wrote a book. It's cool. Yeah, like I think very little of it, but my husband is like my biggest fan. So he's like, well,
but I really
like we gotta talk to Hulu, we gotta talk to Netflix, and I'm like, nobody's taking my book except for Apple TV. I'm not accepting any offers except for Apple TV. So.
But you'd be surprised, Hayley. Just pray.
I know.
Like, all it takes is one person to give you an opportunity.
I pray every day.
But what I'm saying, I mean, like, I really think, like, I haven't.
That's my husband too. But... Well, what if you read it and you're like, not a fan? I did have a friend, actually, she posted today that she bought it on, okay, wait, so she bought it paperback.
I feel like you're so interesting and funny that the book's going to be interesting.
Well, yeah, it's going to be interesting. I mean, it's me.
So that's where,
so I have, like, such a bipolar, like, I'm like, half of me is like, oh my gosh, of course, like, it's me, like, and then the other half is like, it's just a book. But then I read other books and I'm like, oh, this is kind of like you ever just, like, read a love novel or, like, you know, like a romance novel and you're like, that had no point. There was, like, no point to that novel, but I loved it. Read. Like, Emily Henry, funny story. No point to that novel. Not at all. But I loved it.
No, because I don't read romances.
Yeah.
I'm going to read this, but
you should read it.
That will be my first romance I've ever read.
Yeah, there's adventure in it, too.
I don't think I've ever read a romance. That's not really, like...
I just read this...
I like romantic movies.
I read some smut. And I know I shouldn't do it. I know it's bad. I know it's bad to be doing that. My husband gets the brunt of it. I'm like, I just read this novel. See you tonight. I'll be waiting. But anyway, so I just read
favorite smut authors.
I just read this book. It's called, I did not think it was like a hidden gem. I did not think it was gonna be good. It was like had some silly little cover, and I was like, I'm just gonna get it. I go to the library all the time. Me and Rosie go to the library once a week.
Okay.
And so I get all these silly romance novels, and I got this one, I think it's called It Happened One Summer. And I was like, this is going to be really silly. And it did start off really silly. I wasn't really into it until halfway, and I was like, oh, whoa, it's so hot. It's crazy. I'm like, what? But then my best friend reads, like, crazy smut, and she's like, that wasn't, like, that smutty. Like, she read my book, and I'm like, I, like, told my dad, like, my dad was like, oh, can I read your book? And I was like, I advise against it. Like, there's smut in there. And he's like, oh, okay. And then I told my best friend that, and she's like, hardly. There's nothing in there. I'm like, okay.
Child's play.
What did you want me to write about? I just, like, I'm not describing any parts. Like, that's gross. You know? Like, I wanted it to be very, yeah. Like, I wanted it to be very, like, subtle. Like, some are, like, the veins and, like, the, I'm like, ooh. Sometimes it grosses me out. I'm like, oh. But yeah, I don't know. That book is really good. It started one summer, or happened one summer.
Okay.
I need to return it, actually. It's really late. I should probably return that. But yeah, anyway, so back to Apple TV. You should, I'm going to go back to it because I love Apple TV. I'm obsessed with it. You should get on there.
I want coconut water to sponsor me.
Hey, we all have our dreams, huh? We all have our dreams. Well, Apple TV, if you're listening. No, I'm kidding.
And any coconut water.
And Apple TV, if you know of any coconut water.
Right.
And she'll even do Kirkland. She'll even do Kirkland coconut water. She doesn't care. She'll start off small. She'll start off at Costco.
Oh, yeah, what's the Walmart brand?
Probably Sam's. I'm just thinking Kirkland is Costco.
Yeah.
Sam's coconut water. Either one. She'll go for either. 7-Eleven? Sure.
No, a lot of big celebrities are doing Dunkin' Donuts.
So you know what? I did see that. Yeah. I could imagine you, like, kind of like your face opaque in a coconut on the bottle. But no hair. Just the face. And, like, it's a coconut, but, like, you just, like, kind of faintly see your features.
Am I smiling or not?
Like, kind of like that, I think. What do you think?
Does it sell a lot?
Probably. I would buy that. I would be like, I don't know what.
I'm gonna
bad marketing sometimes is great marketing. I don't know if you guys feel the same way.
Well, that's your job for this.
So okay,
I'm gonna hire you to make my own.
Recently, I saw this really, really good marketing technique, and I feel like none of my accounts have gone for it. And I'm like, that's weird. But it's this girl, and she's like a really good photographer. But she posted this reel that went viral of her doing terrible photography. She's like, watch for the edits, and it's the worst edits you've ever seen in your life. It's so bad. And I'm like, this girl's got to be kidding me, right? So I click it, obviously, clickbait. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, this girl's really good. And I'm like, this is the best, most riskiest, like, marketing technique you could ever do. Like, now I'm invested. Now I want to hire this girl.
So what did she start with bad edits?
No, she just posted a really crappy video as clickbait.
Oh.
Like, look how great my edits are. And then she, like, put the worst edits. But she's really not bad. She's actually really good. So she did it like, as a prank.
That's cool.
Dude, it was brilliant. And I'm like, why are none of my accounts doing this? Like, I'm like, come on, guys. I think we should do it. I think we should post like really bad stuff.
I like my face on coconut water.
Yeah. I think it's the best. I think we should do it.
I think, you know, the bad thing about coconut water or any water is that it's a lot of, like, regulations to make it.
The fact that you're, like, balls deep in this research, it's, like, cracking me up. Like, you're just, like...
Yeah, because when I was younger, I wanted to do Alka-Pops. When I was...
Again, everyone has their dreams, I guess.
I really thought it was going to take off. I bought a whole popsicle maker.
Yeah.
It's hard to freeze liquor.
How old? How old were you?
I started talking about it when I was a teenager. And then I actually tried to make it into fruition after I had Max. And I got popsicle makers and I started researching it. But at the time, Florida had a lot of laws about, like, trying to do anything alcohol that could be like a popsicle for children.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
But it was adult popsicles.
But now they make those,
I think they make them now, but this is before. Like, I used to talk about this, like...
But where do you where would you even put those in the store? I think that's, like, the...
You just put it in the...
In the freezer section?
Yeah. That's where I
think that's where it is. I think just let that dream die.
No, I wanted to just... I mean, I'm in recovery now, but I wanted to just have a little, like a food stand.
Yeah, that's good.
With Alka Pops.
Are you IDing people at this food stand, or are you kind of giving them away to... You know, little Timmy up the street.
Well, that's why.
It's just a little. It's terrible.
Yeah. So anyway,
that's why they shut you down.
Well, that's why when I looked at the Alka Pops thing. So then with coconut water, I have a friend that knows somebody that's trying to sell some sort of special water.
Special water is in what?
I don't know. Like no pH. There's not like something like.
Well, she wants to be your model, whoever it is.
So whatever this person though like keeps on trying to like sell it, but there are like all these regulations because like I think he just is like I don't know if he's taking tap water and just putting some I don't know what he's doing, but basically it sounds silly, but there's more regulation to like selling water than you think.
Well, yeah, that's all got to be really hard in general. I think.
Yeah.
It's just like selling a product that's.
So that's where I think you'd have to like
consumption.
Yeah. So there's like another site, but I think I could have like a coconut stand.
I think you should just sell coconuts. You know, they have at Costco, I saw them, they're like actual coconuts for drinking. I almost bought them, but they were like $17, like 4 of them. And I was like,
Like to drink, like you're going to juice them? Or you just
I think you like put a straw in them or something.
Like they already cut the hole in it. You just stick
I'm pretty sure that's exactly what it is, yeah.
I would do that.
So yeah, you could be the face on that. What we could do is get like, we could make your face into stickers and I could just like go into Costco and like stick and then we could like put a QR code on it that says hire me. And then they'll like.
That's actually a pretty good idea.
You're welcome. I'm full of them. I have so many ideas.
Did I also get arrested for doing that?
Probably. But it's a risk that you're ready to take. Are you ready?
Ready to go back? Oh, actually, I'm trying to do prison ministry. And
I'm gonna say trying to go back to prison.
No. Well, I am.
No, I saw that.
Yeah, they emailed me, but I'm trying to go to. So I've done it already locally, like the jails, but I'm gonna try to actually go into like the prison.
Oh.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Sounds a lot like an old job we used to have. It's stressful. Drama. Drama free. Just kidding.
No, but I really do in a serious thing though.
No, that's good. I'm glad.
When people are there, they do you feel so isolated and alone, and
it's
you really
funny that you say that because my husband's coworker posted something about that today.
Yeah, it's really forgotten. It talks about in scriptures that you shouldn't forget the people that are in jail or prison and the widows, and I really feel like that's something in my heart that I feel like for the rest of my life I want to do prison ministry because the women in there, I mean, even if they've made bad choices or they deserve to be there, it's a really lonesome place. Forgive them. Yeah. So
we've gotten really into God, both me and Adam.
Good. Remember we went to church?
Oh, we did. Yeah. I go to Colonial Church now in St. Augustine.
Oh, that's cool.
I freaking love it. It's so adorable. It's I
need to find a church here. I've tried I go to Dinsmore still, and then I've done a couple I've been bopping between a couple of churches in PV.
I know one that's here that I like.
Which one?
I forgot what it's called, but I'll give you the name. But it's really pretty. So it's cool.
Yeah. So I just want to I want to this year, by the end of the year, I want to get plugged in. Right now, every other Sunday I can't go to church because I have my yoga.
Yeah. God will understand.
Yeah.
Anyway, go on.
But I'm making it up by doing prison ministry. But no, but I really I feel strongly in my spirit I want to become a member of a church here and part of the community because when I used to live in Dinsmore when I had the kids, we were really involved in church there and they helped with the kids. It was a great community. When Milton died, they helped out. After I got out of jail, they helped.
It's
it was
the community
really,
in general.
It's a great
we need that as humans.
We need community, right?
Yeah.
So I'm I need to. Yeah.
And I keep telling Adam, he's I'm I think it's the Holy Spirit telling me that I should be on that stage singing with the band. And he's I don't think that's the Holy Spirit. That's just you, but I love it. I'm I should be up there. He's go for it, girl. Have you heard of 2819? The church in Atlanta?
No.
Pastor Philip? You haven't heard of it?
No.
I'll send you some stuff. It's crazy.
Okay.
Adam's been driving up there. Well, he drove up there once.
Oh, wow.
He's planning on going again.
Cult.
He just drives up there and it's dude, it's insane, but it's awesome. It's so awesome. I'm I will go eventually. I'll go eventually, but he's really in it.
Well, I'll watch it on the Sundays that I'm doing yoga.
Yeah. He's
2819.
2819. Pastor Philip.
I'll check it out.
Yeah. Honestly, every time I watch one of his reels, I cry. This is so emotional.
Oh, I need to do that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to read more scripture. I'm trying to I was telling Izzy, I feel I'm getting back. I've always been spiritual, but because I feel I have a crazy side, but my natural state is very soft and loving.
Yeah.
And I want to be more tapped into that. And I feel when I'm in church and I'm in scripture, then I'm a lot better at just being close to and being much more love and light. And then when I get back in the world, which has happened the last year, just not because I'm so I just become it also is me, but it's not it's good of me.
Yeah.
And it's more
it's easy when you're following God to I always get this anytime I get any negative thoughts or anything negative happens to me or anything bad, it's easy for me to be that's the devil. That's just just don't worry about that. That's the devil. You know what I mean? Telling you to
and then I'd recently gotten this tattoo. But I like this verse. It's 2 Timothy 1:7, and it talks about the verse says that God does not give us a spirit of fear, but of peace, power, and sound mind.
Right.
I love power and sound mind. So I always have when I'm feeling anxious, any emotions that are not love, power, sound mind.
You're that's the devil.
Exactly. And then I'm okay, Jesus, just get me.
Adam and I both, we talk about it all the time. We're just, and they say once you're married, the devil comes after you twice as much because you have a
spiritual union.
Yeah. So we're constantly checking up on each other and just being hey, the devil, knock on your door today because he's crazy, man. He's wild. I'm babe, you're not talking to me, and he's that ain't me. I'm the same as I was yesterday. That's just the devil. I'm oh, that's right.
That's funny. No, that's good. That makes my heart really happy. And Izzy's married too.
Oh, that's nice.
And she's so young.
I'm glad it worked out for you. I'm glad it all worked out for you, Izzy.
No, but Izzy's married with a baby.
That's awesome. Good. Yeah.
And Izzy goes to church. She goes to 11:22. That's I've gone to 11:22.
I've tried, but it didn't fit for me. I feel it does fit for a lot of people. Do you go to the one at the beach or?
But I'm gonna do the prison ministry through them.
Yeah. Service, but it's super big.
Yeah, that's
I don't like the other locations because they have projection screens.
Yeah.
But you know what? I think
a hologram.
I think everybody has their church and where they feel the Holy Spirit.
Exactly.
And they feel
it's
good,
a right fit for everybody.
Yeah.
So I think it's
Yeah. Dude, my husband's been crying a lot in church. I love it.
Aww.
Yeah, he's getting well, he's always been close to God, but he's been getting really, really deep in it.
Aww.
I caught him praying the other night at 4 a.m. but like he was up down there for hours.
Wow.
I was like, what is going on? Like the TV's off. What is he doing? And then I like peeked my head on him and I was like, oh.
But that's good. He's probably praying for the family.
He is, yeah. It's great.
That almost makes me want to cry. That's like really positive.
Don't cry.
No,
you know what I do.
Like,
you know how I can't handle
I know,
tears.
but that's like actually a really, really positive thing.
Yeah, it is really positive.
It's like really like
He's
for you
super,
and for your kids, like that you have a husband that does that is like
it's
really,
so great.
yeah, like that's a blessing.
And we like, I think now more so than ever with like being in church and like being like closer to God, we literally will talk for hours about God and like what it means to us that day, or like what it's crazy. And like I feel like Adam has a calling to like be not preaching maybe, but like spreading the word of God. He's really good at it. And it's gotten us a lot closer too. Like we've been continuously getting closer, especially being pregnant with a boy for some reason. It like makes you love your husband. I'm sure you remember, but dude, like it's like every day I fall more in love with him. And I'm like, this is wild. I hated you a couple of years ago. Like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Like I literally look at him and like, don't ever leave me. Like I'm so obsessed with you. But then like a couple of years ago I was like, ugh.
I remember that period.
Yeah. We were broken up for 2.5 years. It was insane. I was like, ugh, get away from me. Ugh, I don't want to. And like now I'm like, oh, and remember he like sent me like edible arrangements at work, and he'd bring me lunch and like flowers and be like, I love you. And I'm like, okay. Okay.
Yeah, she wasn't very nice.
And now I'm like, oh, I'm so in love with you. Please don't leave me. He's like, no, I'm kidding. It's probably just like, what is wrong with this girl?
Oh, but it makes my heart happy.
Yeah, it makes mine happy too.
So, okay, so to wrap up.
Yeah, sorry.
I always ask everyone the same 2 questions. The first one is, do you have like a quote or something that you like to share? Like you live by or you like to share or something?
Oh, it's kind of applies to what we were just talking about, but it's, I don't even know if this is a real quote, but you cannot worry and have faith in God. You cannot have worry and have faith, like at the same time. So forget the worry or have faith, or do one or the other, but you can't do both.
I like that. And then
that's my dad's quote.
Is it?
Yeah, that's what he says to me. I don't know where he got it. But.
Yeah. And then the other thing I always ask everyone is, what's your 5-year vision? Because I believe, like, so it talks about in Psalms that a man without a vision perishes. And I personally believe, like, it's kind of dark, but a lot of times people commit suicide and things because they don't have a vision for the future. So I think that it's important for us to always be in the moment, but also somewhat future focused to, like, with a vision of God. So anyway, so what is your 5-year vision?
Well, I'll have a movie by then.
With Reese Witherspoon?
Yeah, with Reese. Reese is like my hero. Like I love Reese Witherspoon. I've always been super obsessed with her. After she made Wild, that inspired all of my travel.
I'm telling you, I had like, so my friend Stephanie was on and she talked about like she wanted to be on Good Morning America. I'm telling you, I did it at the end and I have this like premonition that like 5 years from now they're gonna have Feliciana and friends and all my like people that talked about what they wanted to do in 5 years. Yeah. It's been done.
And it's gonna be me.
Yeah, it's gonna be you with your movie and Stephanie's like Good Morning America and then MJ with her Empire. Like all of the people like yeah.
And just to continue to have a good marriage, I think that's my like 50-year plan.
For sure. Oh, you know what? Just a little side note. I think I told you this. I saw a thing on like a TikTok. Someone says like talking about like a successful marriage, and the one thing that the person had said, which was interesting, which is like not what you usually think, was this old lady that had a happy marriage. Yeah. But it was like just make sure to keep in contact and have good girlfriends. Yeah. Too, because like your husband.
If you just want to be my friend, that's fine. You could just say that. You don't have to make up some story. That's weird.
No, but I'm saying that like I sometimes.
If you want to hang out, Christina, just text me. Jeez.
No, but it was just interesting as far as sometimes like that I think it's about community is really what it's about. I think that she was just trying to say don't lose community. I think that was the end of it. It's not to lose thing. Don't isolate yourself. Yeah, it's because obviously like you need your husband, but even in scripture like Mary has married, like women need each other.
Village.
Like, village. That's where I want to hang out.
Yeah, we can hang out, Christina. You don't have to make up these weird scenarios. Did you make up that before or like right now?
Just now.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for watching Feliciana and Friends.